Dear friends, I hope this message finds you well. As much as I am so sorry not to be with all of you this Shabbos, to be away from Shabbos, being in Shul on Shabbos, being together with everyone on Shabbos is probably the highlight of my week. But Baruch Hashem, we have the great zichus to be here in Yerushalayim, Yer HaKodesh. And just wanted to share with you just a short thought, because we won't be together on Shabbos. In the parsha opens with Zos Chukas HaTorah, begins with Para Aduma, the red heifer. And the red heifer, as we know, is the mitzvah in which if one contracts ritual impurity through contact with a corpse, there's an entire process, an entire procedure that's outlined. One takes the ashes of the paraduma, mixes it with spring water, sprinkles it upon the afflicted individual, and one is able to become tar. And Rashi HaKadosh at the end of the section of paraduma says something so beautiful. Rashi says that the whole paraduma is there to be matakin, to atone for the chayte egel, for the sin of the golden calf. That just like we took a calf and we turned it into a deity and we worshipped it. So the tikkun, the rectification of that is we take the paraduma, it's like the mother. Right, Rashi says, let the mother come and clean up after the child. So the egel, the calf, made a mess, and now paraduma, the red heifer, the mother, comes and cleans up for that incredible sin. And it struck me that how interesting is it that you would think that given that we sinned with a calf, the last thing you'd want to use for purification purposes is a cow, something in the same family. At the end of the day, doesn't that ultimately reinforce the sin? Doesn't it remind us of the sin? You would think that the vehicle for purification would be something other than a cow. And I was walking home from shul this morning, and I walked by a store. It was a hat store, and the sign in the store said, "Lama liknot chadash im yecholim lechadesh." Literally translated, why buy something new if essentially you can make the old item that you already have into something new? Now it happened to be, this was not a regular hat store. What they did in this store is you bring in your old hat, and I guess whatever they do, they fix it up, make it look like new. Lama liknot chadash, why should you buy something new? Im yecholim lechadesh. If you could newify, right? If you could go ahead and inject newkite into the old item that you already have. And I have to tell you, I was so struck by this sign, and I was so struck by this store. In life, you don't have to find something new. You really don't have to you don't have to purchase something new. You don't have to become someone new. You just have to renew yourself. You don't have to be kone. You don't have to acquire davar chadash. You just have to lechadesh. You just have to renew yourself. Anything and everything we need in order to be successful in life is inside of us. I don't have to acquire new skill sets. I don't have to become someone new. I don't have to transform into something different. I just have to renew myself. And perhaps this is what Rashi HaKadosh was highlighting by the paraduma as well. We committed a terrible sin with the chayte egel. And you might have thought that after the sin of the golden calf, we have to become someone dramatically different. HaKadosh Baruch Hu essentially says, take the same item. Take the cow, take the red heifer, and use it to lift yourselves up. Use it to purify yourself. The path to purification does not come through newness. The path to purification comes through renewal. You don't have to become someone new. You just have to reach down into yourself, find the tools, find the kochos, find the abilities, and renew what you already have. It's not just true for hats. It's true for people as well. This is the message of Paraduma, the message of the hat store, the message of Am Yisrael, the message for us, for Parshas Chukas. May we be Zolchem Yeretz Hashem, not to become someone new, but to renew the greatness which already resides within. I wish you all a beautiful Shabbos from Yerushalayim, Yer HaKodesh. Again, so sad not to be with you in our Mikdash Ma'at, but halavai, we should all be zocheh to spend Shabbos here together very, very soon. A good Shabbos, a beautiful Shabbos, and Emirat Hashem, this Shabbos should usher in a week of beautiful besoros tovos for Klal Yisrael, of bracha, of simcha, of the return of our hostages, of the safety and security of our holy soldiers, of the safety and security of our brothers and sisters here in Eretz Yisrael, and end halavai to this war, and besoros tovos, geula shlema for all of Klal Yisrael. Good Shabbos.